The album, you want it to feel, you want it to have an arc. It has a build. Comes on, it builds up to something. It has a moment of tension, then it lets you down smooth.
How do you sequence an album? This is your pipe date for Sunday, April 6th, 2025. But first, some quick updates. My last single is A Little Game. Go listen to it out on streamers. My next single drops on Friday. It's titled Something in the Way. Despite the title, it is not a Nirvana cover, but something completely different, and it might be the best track in this batch of singles so far. I have finished recording, mixing, mastering 10 of the 12 tracks for my album Crushing Days. So I'm in the home stretch. I hope to have a release date for you soon. Yeah, so album sequencing. I had decided the track order for my album before I even started. But that was before I had finished any of the tracks. And some turned out much better than I had planned, and some turned out much worse. So I've since shuffled the order of the songs on the album around, but I never really thought I would need to give it much thought. But when I think of my favorite albums, a good track order is the difference between turning an album on and listening to it and just leaving it alone and skipping around to different tracks. And I really want for this album to be the type of thing that you could turn it on a road trip and listen to all the way through, maybe even put it on repeat and let it loop back around. So I really liked what Jay-Z said about an album telling a story and having an arc. And a lot of the other content I've consumed about album sequencing says that everything needs to flow pretty well. I guess you could say it needs to be seamless, where there's no jarring change that sort of takes you out of the moment, unless that's the purpose of it. But since Jay-Z made this clip, one creator pointed out that a lot has changed. Attention spans are shorter and people have so many more choices. So those first few moments of the album and the first few songs on an album are incredibly critical for pulling someone in to get them to listen to the whole album. Now more than ever, just like the first few seconds of a song are incredibly important to prevent someone from skipping the song. So I never thought that I would be spending much time considering album sequencing, but this is the first time I've done it, and after so much hard work, I don't want to ruin an experience for what could be a very simple mistake. What do you think? Pipe out.